Next is your bead section, your 6,000 pound bead tank. There's a remote shut off right here, this black handle on the bottom. That'll stop the flow of the beads to the guns. You have sight glasses located about a quarter, half, and 3/4. You visually see where your bead level at your in the tank is. Up on top, you have a vacuum and a pressure gauge. You use that when loading beads and also to know where your pressure is. 3/8 ball valve is to allow pressurized air into the tank when you're operating. This is your vent valve. You open this valve, it'll vent the tank through the muffler. To pull a vacuum, you want to make sure that that valve is closed and that valve is closed. And with this valve open, if you open up this valve, air will flow through the Venturi pump and create a vacuum inside the tank for loading the beads. You could hook your load hose onto here, and when you have a pressure of about minus 19 millimeters of mercury, you want to open this valve and you'll start sucking beads up into the tank. You don't want to pull that hose out of the beads, because once you do that, you'll equalize the pressure in the tank and you won't have a suction anymore. You'll have to build that suction back up again by building up a bigger vacuum. Get a good flow of beads. You just have your nozzle 3-4 inches under the top of the beads to keep a good flow of air pulling those beads up into the tank. Inside the neck of the tank, there is a screen. That screen's not a service item. It's just there to catch any paper or dead bugs these happen to suck up into the bead tank while you're pulling the beads up into it. But it's a good idea to once a year or so pop that open, clean it off. And also in the bottom of the tank, you never get all the beads out. The beads that accumulate on the corners start getting hard and crusty. Good idea to get in there at least once a year and bust all that stuff loose and get it out of there. When you're done loading, you just close all these valves up, open up that small valve again, and it'll start pressurizing the tank. We do put a small check valve on the inlet. That way any dust and crap doesn't get pushed back through the air system. That's all we got up here.